Hi, this is JK Pens, and I'm back with another day of the Diamine Inkvent calendar. Today is the 4th day of Inkvent. So I'm going to open this one live, and here we go. And then we'll swab it. Ooh. Ooh. I have a feeling I'm going to like this one. Day 4 is called Polar Glow, and it is a sheening ink. All right, let's dive in. I have here my setup. I got my dip pen. Going to use this Walden Workers thing as just something to write on here. Got my swab, and I got the ink. Love that new ink sound. I'm going to pull it over here to the mic. Oh yeah, that was the ink opening. Okay, I'm already loving the color of this. It's a blue. Some sheen. Let's see how it does. You ready? Okay, rather than make you watch me do all the writing and swabbing, I've jumped ahead to the completed swab sheet, and the ink is now dry. You can see it here on the 3 different papers as well as the Maramon paper. I think one thing that sticks out is, if you can see, there's definitely some red sheen. It's a blue with a red sheen. It's a slightly green-leaning blue. Definitely not purple-leaning, and not quite true blue. And it has on the writing, let's see if I can get this to show up, it has quite a bit of sheen on the Tomoe River, not surprisingly, and not much on the coloring or the rhodia. And the wet samples here, or they're not wet anymore, but where I really put the ink on saturated, you get sheen on all 3, but especially on the rhodia and the Tomoe River. And then actually on the Maramon paper, you get some sheen as well. So I thought I would look for some similar inks because this had a very familiar feel to it. I was really drawn to this ink. And sure enough, I went through my swatches and I discovered 2 that I had already pointed out on Instagram were close to each other, and they're close to this ink. And so those are Leonardo Blue and Krishna Sailors. They are both blue that lean slightly green, and they have a red sheen to them. I would say the Krishna, at least in this sample, came out a little darker than the Leonardo. This is really hard to compare because this is with a dip pen, so you're getting a lot more ink with that one. Honestly, like if I put all of these together, let's use the coloring sample, and you covered this up and said which is which, I don't know that I could tell them apart. They're very, very similar. So it's not surprising that I really like this ink. I like both of these. I didn't realize how close they were when I got both of them. But having said that, if you don't have either of these inks or something like this is a really nice color and moderate sheen. It's not like an organic studio, sheen monster. And so I'm glad they included it in the set. So anyways, that's it for day 4. Polar Glow is the day 4 Inkvent ink from Diamine. Thanks for watching.